Hi guys, welcome back to the Player YouTube channel, and today, a rather blustery day, we're in deepest, darkest Oxfordshire and we're with VW cars, Volkswagen to those uninitiated. Here we have three cars that look almost identical, but underneath they're completely different. We start with the aficionados of the Golf GTi will love this car. And those of you that are the eco-friendly types will love this car even more because it is the e-Golf. That's the electric Golf. And for the real fans amongst the Volkswagen fraternity, we have the Golf R. Let's get them out on the road and let's just see what the differences are. So, the first car out today on our Volkswagen Driving Experience Day is the e-Golf, and that obviously stands for the electric Golf. And to be honest, it's a Golf, and it feels just like a Golf, apart from it doesn't sound like a Golf. Well, the doors do when you close them. You know, that Golf, sort of that lovely Volkswagen, boom, boom. Anyway, talk about this. Start with a bit of range anxiety, because everybody goes, oh, electric car's going to run out of battery charge 10 miles down the road. Well, this one, VW claim, will do 180 miles in a single charge. Now, if you work it out, the average person per week does around 70 to 80 miles, statistics you can check. You're not even going to have to charge it on a weekly basis. You'll manage to do a lot more than what you really think. Let's take it into real world comparison, that the car will do probably, in our estimation, around about 125, 130 miles on a single charge. How long does it take to charge it? Well, likewise to our friends at Tesla, this thing can be charged on the supercharge system in 45 minutes. So you can buzz in, get yourself a coffee, have a break for 20 minutes, come out, and you'll be well and truly half charged. If you want to do it on the mains at home, 17 and a half hours. It's trickle charge, takes a little bit longer. Feel-wise, well, the sound is probably helped by the fact it's only got 16-inch alloys on this car, which minimise the actual road noise that feeds back through. However, if you do want the Golf to sound like a Golf, there is a button that VW have cleverly put there that will simulate the noise of a normal car. Why you would want that, I have no idea. So far, the car is proving exactly as I expected. It feels like you're driving a Golf. It's a little bit more surprising on the acceleration. This thing will actually accelerate 0 to 60 in around about 11 seconds, which isn't too bad. And it's got a decent top end speed as well. There are 3 different modes on this car. We'll talk about that a bit later on. So let's crack on with the drive. So, the e-Golf is an all singing and dancing Golf, and as we've seen, is a very comfortable and economic way of driving. However, unfortunately, where they've let themselves down, in my opinion, is this car starts from £32,000. And when you consider you can buy a Golf GTi from £28,000, and if you really want to put your hand in your pocket and go for the all singing and dancing, the Golf R, then you're only going to be parting with £34,000. It almost feels like we're being punished to become eco-friendly, and that sadly is going to take a number of years before we finally get that changed. It's a bit unfair to compare the Golf GTi to the e-Golf for obvious reasons. I mean, the only thing you can compare it with, I suppose, is the fuel economy, which in the e-Golf is just outweighs this 10 to the dozen. But the one thing is, with this car, you're not really looking for fuel economy anyway, because you're only going to drive it in 2nd, 3rd and 4th gears, because that's where it sounds its best, and that's why you buy a Golf GTi. Spec-wise, well, it's a 2-litre turbocharged engine developing around 220 brake horsepower, and that's from a 4-cylinder engine as well. And it'll do 0 to 60 in around 6 seconds. So it's a bit of a no-brainer for the sport enthusiast. If you're more the eco type, then the e-Golf is obviously for you. So, lastly, but by no means least, the Golf R. Now, the crew have been going on about this all day, and we were saving it till last. And I was like, well, you know, whatever, it's a Golf. Then I discovered something under my right foot that sounds abominable. Oh my God! What the hell? Holy sh**! This car has the same engine, the 2-litre turbocharged engine that the GTi has. However, this car has 310 brake horsepower and will get you from 0 to 60, as you saw earlier, in 4.6 seconds, which is pretty scary. But at the same time, what a car! This just sounds so amazing. It's, well, yeah, I'll let you judge for yourself which one I really love. Okay guys, so there we have it. That's our third and final car of the day, and oh my God, what a car. Listen, we've had a fantastic day. You've seen 3 very different cars, although they are very much the same. They're from the same family. We've had a tremendous day, thanks to VW. If you like what you're watching, don't forget, subscribe down there and smash that thumbs up when you've had enough of watching me. Appreciate it guys, see you next week with something a bit different.